If my wife is already dead, then I should get the heck out of Dodge. But that's the problem. I have no idea if she's dead or alive. I haven't heard from her in 18 days. 18 very long days and nights. Thus, I have no idea whether she's alive or not. That's an issue. If I stay here much longer, I'm a goner. Not going to make it. Plain and simple. Staying here only has one outcome. My early, untimely demise. Changing locations is a necessity. My new destination is set. It's just, well, tricky. Yeah, let's just call it tricky. That's like calling a slash to the jugular vein a minor scrape, but that's how clear my mind is right now. How clear it's been for the last 18 days. Hell, 18 months. My two children, Rita 8 and Dustin 6, are at my wife's parents' house, just outside of Milwaukee. That much I know for a fact. While it's not ideal, it's doable. At least I know they're safe there with Ray and Margaret, the in-laws. Sharon, my missing spouse, is somewhere between home and Milwaukee. At least I think so. At least she's supposed to be. Thus, problem one. How long do I wait for her here in our quaint suburb just east of downtown St. Paul? 18 days ago, the lights went out. Let's call that problem two. No big deal, right? Power goes out all the time, even in large cities. But this was different. No power, no radio, no running cars, no nothing. This is anything but usual. I simply got out of bed 18 days ago and nothing worked. The clocks were out, the coffee maker didn't work, the garage door wouldn't go up, and my stupid Durango wouldn't even make a clicking sound. That's a huge problem. Then, and still today. Problem three, and this is a biggie. Civil unrest is making its way out from St. Paul, and Minneapolis for that matter. A lot of poor people with very little to start with now have exactly nothing left. No food, no water, no sanitation, no protection, no medical care, nothing. As those essential services dry up and disappear, folks start wandering out of the city looking for more. So quiet little Mayberry is starting to turn into not so quiet huge Crapsville, quick, real quick. I need to get myself out of the way of the meandering horde that's about to overtake my suburb. And soon. Now comes problem four. We, the little woman in me, always talked about where we would bug out to when the going got tough. I think we've all done that after watching some doom and gloom end of the world movie, right? Yeah, we all have. Well, Sharon and I always said we'd go to my parents' shack up in the middle of nowhere in northern Wisconsin, up on Lake Superior, in the center part of the state, far away from any problems that might try and follow. It's a good plan, sort of. What I really want to do now, though, is to find my children and wife. They're all I can think of lately. But, and this is a big one, there's no working cars. None. Zip. Zero. Trust me, I've looked around. My next door know-it-all neighbor, Ted, says whatever happened 18 days ago wiped out all of our electronics. He's some sort of engineer, so he should know. I had always heard that some cars and trucks, the ones without computers on board, would be spared. But I haven't found a single one that works. Maybe I just haven't found one old enough. Maybe, like my wife always says, I just haven't really looked yet. Maybe. Here's my plan. I'm going to wait one more full day. It's Tuesday, mid-afternoon. If she doesn't show up by first light Thursday morning, I am out of here. Well, both me and Buddy, the family lab. I'm going to hook my tow-behind kid carrier on my mountain bike, stock it with everything I need, and me and the Budster will hit the road. We've got over 300 miles to cover, and if we stay at it, I figure we can make it in about 4 days. If I'm lucky, and I tend to be, Monday morning I will wake up at the in-laws' home in Milwaukee. There, I will finally be reunited with my family. There, we can pontificate as much as we like until our government gets back up and running. Because right now, they're not doing much that I can tell. As long as I find my family, I'll be content, no matter what the future may hold. Thank you for listening. This is E.A. Lake, and that's the first chapter of my now released novel, World War IV, In the Beginning.